This is Radio Now 95.3 FM. Come for the news, stay for informed conversations.
Our conversations now turn to Benue State, where Honourable Aondona Dajoh has resigned as Speaker of the Benue State House of Assembly and announced that his resignation was carried out in good faith. The House has since elected Alfred Berger, who was recalled from his suspension alongside 3 other lawmakers. Joining the conversation this morning is Uche Nnorom. Mr. Nnorom is a journalist in Benue State. Good morning, sir, and thank you for joining us on the conversation. It's a pleasure to have you with us this morning, Mr. Nnorom. Can we start by getting just a sense of matters as they began over the weekend at the Benue State House of Assembly?
Actually, the issue started a few days ago with the suspension of 4 members, including a key officer of the whip of the House, who is now the new Speaker of the House. They are suspended for alleged plot to impeach the Speaker after the House had earlier asked the vote of no confidence on the Speaker and the Governor. Then the Governor came out to immediately distance himself from any plot using members to impeach the Speaker. And then from there, Mr. Land, the Speaker was asked to resign. Yesterday evening, Sunday evening, he tabled his resignation. He handed in the minister of the resignation.
Mike.
And then the process to get a new Speaker started, and now the suspended member, as the Benga, is now the new Speaker of the House. We admitted yesterday to the House, then elected as new Speaker of the House.
Mr. Nnorom, can you tell us what the politics is between Governor Hyacinth Alia and the just resigned Speaker Aondona Dajoh? What exactly, was there a previous disagreement between them?
Now, before now, there had not been any agreement between the governor. They had very harmonious relationship, the executive and the executive had. But the former speaker, they had very harmonious working relationship. So I think, in my own opinion, things started getting very far away between the two of them, the two parties, when the House, in a motion that was raised by the majority leader, insisted that certain key officials must be suspended for insubordination and for acts of misappropriation. And they said they have went ahead to say that if these members, if these key officials were not suspended, that the House should not receive any, decline to receive any correspondence from the government. I think that angers the governor. And one of the key persons, the key government officials we're talking about here was the chair of the State Universal Basic Education Board.
Sorry, the who?
The chairman of the State Universal Basic Education Board.
Right.
Dr. Comfort Adaga. Who incidentally is from the same local government area with the governor. So, and the governor said that maybe the House Speaker was beginning to challenge his authority. So he went ahead to suspend them. They didn't suspend them for 1 month. While the House had recommended that this be suspended for 6 months. So I think things get him bad in the and the Speaker from that point. So he said that the Speaker was beginning to challenge the authority, the governor. Why will they insist? And then some commissioner nominees that was sent to the House by the governor, they are rejected by the House. So the State Chairman, Universal Basic Education Board, that the House insisted that it should be suspended for acts of insubordination. The House had invited her for questioning over activities of the office, and she declined the invitation several times. So that caused the anger of the House. So that's why we see refused to honor invitation to explain to the House as part of the oversight on how she runs the affairs of the board. So the House now recommended that she was suspended for 6 months. The governor could drag on suspending her and later did that and only suspended her for 1 month. So I think that is where the clash between the governor and the speaker started, because the speaker was like questioning the authority and the beginning was trying to feel overstepping his bounds.
So earlier you had said that there was a vote of no confidence that was passed against the speaker. This was before the impeachment attempt and then the suspension. This implies that the influence between the governor and the rest of the members of the House of Assembly seems to be, strong. Would you say that the governor still has full support of the other members of the House?
Well, you know what plays out in Nigerian politics? The governor has the heart to say, and you know how they can easily influence members of the House. You try them to their side. It's not as if the members, maybe, I wouldn't say, but sometimes they were coerced, compared, how it is. Because just for a few days ago, the same House, in large numbers, passed the confidence on the now. The speaker would have resigned, and also on the governor. So it baffles me why they would turn around, 10 members will turn around, walk against the speaker, and then the this will I say it was forced to resign. So the governor asked them on his side, and got them that yesterday they were about 25 members there. They were at the stadium. Yesterday, they left the
Mr. Onorom, as a final question on this conversation, what has been the reaction of the people of Benue State to just this entire situation?
The incident happened just yesterday. The person's reaction about the incident, the manner, where the manner.
Hello, Mr. Onorom. Our apologies, Lagos, Nigeria. The connection with Mr. Onorom is not the best this morning. We do apologize for the quality of that connection. Uche Onorom is a journalist in Benue State who joined us this morning to speak on the changes that have been recorded at the Benue State House of Assembly, where the Speaker of the House resigned his position over the weekend. The Speaker of the House, the then Speaker of the House, being Honourable Aondona Dajoh. He has since been replaced by Honourable Alfred Berger. You're listening to Radio Now 95.3 FM Lagos, your Beyond the News station. We urge you to stay tuned. In a few short moments, our conversations on Now Breakfast continue.
This is Radio Now 95.3 FM. Come for the news, stay for informed conversations.